Bruh. Heyo. What's happening, everybody? Dab, Sean, good to see y'all. Grayson, my guy. How are you? My dude. Oh, it's the Mixel emotes. Love to see it. Thanks for joining me today. Whether you're watching here on Twitch right now or you are watching this later on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, we're building another Alice style board. Austin, good to see you. Long time no see. Computer dude and I were just hanging out trying to write some Python code. You know, got as far as you could have hoped, I suppose. We could have hoped. But anyways, yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a week exactly, which is not a minute. It's multiple minutes, adding up to 7 days. But that's cool. We're here. It's raining out. It's a lovely day. I got my copy of the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack in, and I'm super excited. Oh, MDT. Yeah, that's true. What is it right now in EST? I guess it is 7:30. I usually go live a little bit earlier on Mondays, but like if I go live on Wednesdays or Saturdays, it's typically like 8 or 9 p.m. my time, honestly. I mean, I'm not keeping, you know, I'm not Tim Keelis out here starting stream at midnight or whatever, but time EST. It is 9:30 right now Eastern time. Interesting. But yeah, dude, got my vinyl copy of the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack by the Blasting Company. Actually, hold on. Let me go get it. I'm gonna let you hang out with the drum kit for a while. Take good care of it. I'll be right back. Did anybody touch the drums? You better not have. If anyone touched the drums, I'm going to know. Okay. Let me show you what I got. This is a little show and tell, pre-stream show and tell. Oh, you're in Utah. Oh, I see. I see. Nice. Is Utah Mountain Standard? Okay, here we go. This is the vinyl Over the Garden Wall soundtrack. It's both the soundtrack and the score, really, because it's got a million tracks and they're all mostly score. But a lot of them are so good that I don't know. It's hard to know the distinction. But inside is great. It's got the big shiny creepy forester and then the characters down here. But I'm saving the good part for last. Okay, we got a booklet inside which has the Into the Unknown tagline. It's got the credits. It's got piano music for the best songs on here, which is amazing. Love it. And then the lyrics. Love it. And then the rock. If you know, you know. Rock facts. I swear, guys, if you haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, please go watch it. It'll take you about 2 hours. It's a 10-part mini-series from Cartoon Network. It's phenomenal. And then here is the actual pressing. Ready? Is everybody ready? Oh, baby. Look at this thing. It's amazing. It's 180 gram vinyl. And Harvest Yellow is what they call this colorway. Just gorgeous. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? I feel like I need to start taking photos of my vinyl pressings in addition to my keyboards. Not that I'm really good about taking photos of my keyboards in the first place, but anyways, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous soundtrack. Elijah Wood is on it. I mean, come on. It's not to love. I'm just going to put this over here for now. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. They were building another Alice style board. This is the round 3 of the Arisu from Nico and Steph Studios. Last time I built the R2 pretty early on in my streaming career, so probably not a lot of people saw that, but someone who did see it was Nico from Nico and Steph Studios, who popped into my chat, which was super kind of him. Kind of supervised as I built the board. And I talked to him a little bit about stuff that I liked, stuff I didn't like. They have improved the design, in my opinion. So I'm excited to check it out, kind of see what's new. I don't have the Arisu R2 with me, but that's because it's my daily driver at work. I really like that board. I think it's fantastic. So I'm probably going to start daily driving this one at work instead. So having said that, let's get into it. So I had already unboxed this. So funny story. I actually was supposed to build this last Monday, but I thought I lost it. No worries. Good to see you, Dab. Doing well. Thanks. How about you? Hanging in there? But yeah, so I thought I lost it. I was like going insane because I was like, how on earth did I lose an entire keyboard kit? Turns out I had put it in the box with the Canon keys like stacked TKL. So, you know, that's where it was, but I was just like beside myself because I was like, how did I lose an entire keyboard kit? And I was checking my records. It's like, I know I received it. I have a shipping receipt from it, but anyways, we got it. I actually opted to buy the stabilizers from them because they had a pretty good deal on stabilizers at the checkout on Nico and Steph's website. So that I thought that was awesome. You know, 5 2U stabilizers is all you need for an Alice style build. We got the brand new PCB. It is hot swap with the QC sticker on it, which I will be sure to remove this time. I forgot to do that last time, and Nico was like, yo, get that sticker out of here. Doesn't matter as much this time because last time I built the frosted version. This time I'm building matte black, but either way. Yeah, and then these are, we'll get into it a little bit later, but one of the improvements is the mid layers are a solid piece instead of being split pieces where it was like 4 pieces for each mid layer. So that's a definite improvement here. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to open up the PCB. I'm going to test it to make sure it works. And then we're going to lube and tune our stabilizers. So, and actually, I think I already have one of these from the last time. I do. So I will keep this in its packaging. So let's get this guy out of the bag. How's everyone's evening going? Nice little Monday night stream, you know? Kicking off the work week. Look at that. Nice gloss finish. Nice logo on it. I have no idea what this says, but it's cool. I'm just going to throw out the ESD bag. And then I'm going to take off the QC sticker. Because while I have not QC'd it, it has been QC'd. Let's get that out of here. But yeah, it's raining real nice here. It's kind of a cozy vibe. I'm digging it. All about it. Took my dog on a walk and now she is absolutely soaking wet and smelling terrible, but you know, you still gotta walk your dog. You know what you're gonna do, not walk your dog? Raining here too, dude. I love raining nights. So nice. Just crack a window, listen to the rain. It's so calming. I wish I could mic the rain right now. Okay, so I'm gonna get the tweezers of truth and we're gonna plug this bad boy in. Let me pull up what are we looking for? What's the guys? Help me. Oh, Via. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right, and then we'll switch to the Via scene, which I believe is this. Ha ha. I know how my own macro pad works. All right, wake up. Hey, look at that. It comes right up. We're going to go to the key tester and test the matrix. Beauty. And here we go. I'm going to turn on the sounds too so I can tell without having to look up. Okay, cool. That side works. Oh, are we missing one? Interesting. That one doesn't make a sound, but there we go. Interesting. It's like that key isn't physically there. We'll have to investigate that a little bit. Arrow cluster works. It could be. Oh, yeah. I bet you're right. I bet this is. Yes, exactly. This is a split backspace matrix, but it's using the full backspace on this board. In fact, I bet if we go here and then. Is there a. Usually there's like a configuration tool to let you set that, but that's okay. We will. Manually set both of those. Layout option. Wait, where's layout? It's usually here, so I guess I don't see it here, but we'll see. It's okay. We can easily map those as we see fit. So, having said that, our PCB is confirmed working, and we can proceed with the build with a full head of confidence. That's an expression people use, right? All right. So here is our silicon standard issue mat. Although it seems like most streamers these days are actually using the American Haptics one. And I don't want to pony up the cash for it. Like all these rich people out here with American Haptics mats. Halloween boards was probably the first one I ever saw to do that. But now everyone's got one. All right, let's bust out these stabilizers. I should probably pull up the build guide too, just to make sure that I'm not going outside the will of Nico and Steph. All right. Whoa. Shinber. Yo, what's up? Also, I got some shout outs to do. Shout out to Computer Dude. He's one of my mods and a good close personal friend. Every once in a while he streams some Overwatch and you may see me on there, or you may hear me on there if I happen to be there. Shouts out to Dabbling Layman, who's going crazy building through-hole boards for his first ever keyboard builds. And also Shinber. Check him out as well. Funny dude. Great to have in chat. Good to see you, my guy. Is my bot down? No, dude. It totally flashed. Here, hold on. Do it again. I'm going full screen. Oh. Oh, my shout-out's not working. That one. Hold on. Yeah. As I just awkwardly sit there in full screen. Yes. Let me pull that's a good point. Let me pull that up. Where's Frank? Frank! Help me! Let me just disable and re-enable CloudBot. Sometimes he's acting a fool, you know what I mean? CloudBot does what he wants, and I really don't have much of a say in his life. All right. Hello? Hey, there we go. Much better. Okay, good to see you, Grayson. I will catch up with you later. Okay, back to business. We gave our bot a little what's for. Hey, wake up, bud. And he woke up. So now we need to get... I don't think I'm going to holy mod any of these because these are all 2U stabilizers. Nor am I going to even bother balancing the wires because, again, 2U should I? Am I going to regret that if I don't balance them? I don't know. I don't like to. But that's also because I'm lazy. Also, I have not been doing most of the things that affiliates are allowed to do, like polls and predictions. I used to do a prediction of, will the keyboard work first try, which was usually more geared towards a through-hole build where you never really know until you plug it in if it's going to work. But today, don't let me forget this, okay? I want to do a poll for the keycaps. What? What's my next through hole? Ooh, good question. I have a discipline and I have two, what are they called? Basket weaves that I need to build. For the basket weaves, I am waiting until likely December for the cases to show up. So those ones are going to be out a minute. But I do have, so I have those 3 through hole builds upcoming. And then if any client builds pop up with through hole, which I need to repost on Reddit for my build services, because usually every time I do that, I get a bunch of commissions and then they just sort of wane and wean into oblivion until I post again. And it's been probably 2 months since the last time I posted, which is fine because I've been busy. But hey, CSK Who, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you joining the stream. Welcome into the bread basement. Good to have you. I like these new Twitch. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can see when it's someone's first time chat. Like they haven't chatted before in the stream. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I thought that was a neat feature that they added in. All right. So we're just separating the elements, if you will. I will I will bust out the little slab and we can balance these wires just because I feel like I should. Not because anyone's making me, because I choose to. Okay. Oh, any upcoming group buy keys I can recommend? Well, it's been a minute since we've done a group buy roundup, hasn't it? Excuse me. Well, currently live, there is the, depending on your budget, the Pizza 65 is, whoops, that's the wrong monitor. That's also the wrong monitor. Hold on. Let me change some settings. You're currently looking at my OBS. Browser, display capture. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. There it goes. Okay, and then let's fix this one. Actually, that one's fine. Okay. The Pizza R2 looks like a pretty compelling... Hey, Elvin, what's up? How's it going, my guy? If you guys don't know Elvin, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, go give that man a follow. He's a great streamer. Super fun to hang out with. But yeah, anyways, today we're doing a bit of a group buy roundup, I suppose. Just looking at some of the current group buys. This one I almost picked up, but I have so many 65% boards that I was like, do I really need that? Oh, thanks for the thanks for the shout out. I typed it, but I didn't hit enter. So yeah, this seems like a quality board. I know Sam Pack really liked it. So that seems interesting. As far as upcoming boards, I haven't really been... Oh, the Type 65. I mean, come on. You got to get the Type 65 if you're looking for an upcoming keyboard group buy. It sounds the most delicious. I heard it on Elvin's stream. The Fuji looked interesting as well. I don't know anything about the Flame. The Mode 80 has been very popular. It's very expensive, but it's a TKL if you're into that. There's also the Mode 65 that's currently running in group buy. But yeah, Type 65, definitely recommend. It's a 65% with a macro side to it from Axiom, and I think it's really cool. I don't know. It's in the mid to high tier pricing, but from what I've heard of it, it's a great board. And then I guess anything else in here that really caught my eye, like Mode 65 is just a rolling group buy. I should get mine in by the end of the year, so I'll let you know, kind of my actual thoughts on it. But you're welcome, Elvin. But yeah, also this cage looked very interesting. It's Mekibo was doing it with what is it? Hand Engineering? Is that what that logo is? Yeah, Hand Engineering. Another TKL, but it's like crazy expensive, but it looked interesting. I don't really know anything about it, so it's kind of it's an interesting quandary, like recommending group buys, because unless it's an R2 of something, like I also have no idea if it's going to be good, and I don't think I'm good enough at like sight reading a spec sheet to make a good judgment call. So just I guess that being said, take what I say with a grain of salt, because I also personally tend to gravitate towards like stacked acrylic builds and less towards like your really premium like gasket mounted boards or something like that. To be fair, I mean, I am rocking a what is this board? Holy cow, I just forgot what this board is called. I think 6.5 V2. So definitely more of a premium board. Really love this board, but generally I tend to gravitate towards FR4 based boards like your disciplines and such. So yeah, I don't know. I also don't have a ton of experience with the higher end boards. Usually it's only like when I get sent one for a client, and so it's only in-house for a tiny bit of time. So this is like definitely the most time I've spent with a higher end board. So anyways, that's kind of my thoughts. But yeah, also other exciting news. Man, am I stalling? I'm just like stalling like crazy from these stabilizers, but I have some interesting things inbound. I have the Sneak Box Ava. I know someone was in here. Hey, thanks for the follow, CSK who, appreciate it. The Sneak Box Ava is inbound. I should have it actually, I think tomorrow. Yeah, 26th. I should have it in hand, which is fantastic. Someone else was in here earlier asking about it last stream, and they were also had ordered it. So hopefully they're getting theirs soon too. But yeah, I'm thrilled about that. It's another Alice style board, similar layout. In fact, I think the main difference is that there's no, I'm trying to remember. I think they're actually this exact same layout between the two. Yes, nav cluster and everything, pretty much the exact same layout between the one I'm building tonight and that one. So that'll be fun. And then I also have the MG Ghost keycap set, which let me pull that one up real quick for y'all. Keycaps, MG Ghost. I think these are adorable and I'm really excited about them. So it's purple and black and pink, super cute. I think they're Pokemon themed. I'm not 100% sure because I have no prior experience or knowledge with Pokemon, but definitely adorable. And I'm excited to get these in house too. I have the MG Ember keycap set, and I really like those actually. They're nice. So they're from Mel Geek. The people who did like the plastic, you know, off-white looking, everything's in quotation mark set as well. So yeah, that's kind of the roundup of things to come. I have like 6 boards that are waiting to be built as well. So, you know, it's going to be busy, but it's good. I like having a backlog because it means that I've always got things to do if I just want to pop onto stream and, you know, and just hang out. Gengar. I think you're right. That's a name that sounds familiar from when I was looking at that set, which again, don't know anything about Pokemon, but it's just a really cute set. The MG profile is very interesting though. Imagine it. Wait, Elvin, you've got content for days though. You're always building something. I think you also have a lot more clients than I do. Nope. What? How dare you? Ooh, that one's nice. Just rebuilding your own boards. Dude, that's fine though, because like there's so many boards that I want to rebuild. Like, I don't know about you, but like a lot of the boards that I built early on they have unlubed switches in them, or like the stabilizers are garbage. I don't know. I definitely need to work on those, but I just haven't had time. All right. Let's get these stabilizers tuned up. So we're gonna need paintbrush, Krytox, stem holderino, little vat of Krytox, actually we can pop these out because we're gonna need them. Only have 2 left with cat keycaps. Oh, you don't join group buys. Gotcha. Cat keycaps from... Yes. Dude, cat group buys are the worst. And yeah. Dude, I finally got Cat Arctic. This one was like... I entered this group buy in, I think, January of 2020 or December of 2019. And yeah, this I love this set, but it took forever. I think I got it in a month or 2 ago. Like, it was a really long group buy. So, Cat Atlantis and Cat Iron. Yeah, what am I waiting on? Let's check. I'm waiting on Cyberspace and Slurp are the 2. Cyberspace is this one. The Matrix themed one, and then Slurp is this one, which I think is really cool and like audacious and obnoxious, but I love it for it. Anywho, those are going to take a minute, I think. Like I have 0 ETA on those. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, dude, I should stop doing group buys, but like I also don't like paying aftermarket prices on boards, so it's like I don't really know. The ideal situation would just be that I have a big enough stream of client builds that I never need to build personal builds because I have too many personal builds, but you know, that's not the way it is right now. So, and also like I'll usually sell a lot of the boards eventually. Like I'll use them for a while. My preferences will change, whatever, and then I'll sell off some of my personal collection, which I know I have been saying I'm gonna post a sale for a long time. I still haven't had time, but one thing I did do was I collected all the boards that I'm going to be selling, and I put them all together in one place so I know exactly what they are, and I've made my peace with the fact that I'm selling them. I just need to take pictures of all of them with a timestamp for the Mech Market post, and then I will let you guys know and give you all priority if you would like to purchase one of them. But for now, that is currently undone. So I apologize for that. I do, dude. Reddit is the way. Like, I mean, it's Twitch streaming is great. Posting the VODs on YouTube is great, but like, you don't really get a ton of clients, at least for me, from that, unless you're, you know, super notorious on the platform or, you know, famous or whatever. So generally, even someone as small as me can get like 3 or 4 commissions every time I post on Reddit. So I just need to do it more. Reddit is a pretty powerful tool, you know. Liz gets to start cat PBJ. Nice. Oh, interesting. I know Creative was switching to double shot as well, which like a couple of the sets were like, psych, you're getting double shot, which, you know, may or may not affect the legending on them, because typically you can do a little bit more detailed legending when you're not doing double shot. So, you know, pros and cons for sure. And they were doing PBT double shot, which tends to have like color mixing and swirling issues. So I'm not really sure what the situation is at the moment, but I saw Lizkits doing the renders for Cam Oceanfront, which I thought was cool, but that was a long time ago. And the other thing that I like scares me off oftentimes from Creative group buys is like the kitting is so, I don't know, there's just so many kits available that it's like I get overwhelmed. So while it's nice because you can get everything a la carte and, you know, build exactly what you want, it's sometimes kind of overwhelming. So there's been a couple cat profile group buys that I just haven't gotten in on because I'm like, I don't even know what I want. So I have analysis paralysis and I pick nothing. But oh well. Saved me some money, I suppose, and time, because, you know, that was like a year and a half ago and those group buys still haven't shipped. So doesn't EPBT still have a pretty quick turnaround, or am I thinking of someone else? It's quite a strat for hitting MOQ. Yeah, that's true. Because like if a specific kit doesn't hit MOQ, what happens then? Welcome back. Using a Keychron K6 with U4s. Nice. U4s are really nice. Bluetooth is also nice. I do like it. I feel like if I traveled more, I would use more Bluetooth, you know? Because for now, it's like I get by with my laptop keyboard, but I really do prefer a nicer keyboard. And yeah, that would be one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take each stem for each one of these guys. Everything's getting longer lead times. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't necessarily blame them. Like it is funny though how like with all the supply chain issues, like I was talking to a coworker whose dad owns a snowboard shop in town here, and he was talking about how like a lot of snowboard boot manufacturers were having supply chain issues, and they were also having issues with the ports in California being closed. And so most of the manufacturers were just like, you know what? It's taking forever. There's nothing we can do about it. But there was one manufacturer that was that decided, you know what? There's an open port in Florida. We're gonna send our shipment there, and then we're gonna rent a bunch of trucks to drive it to like Salt Lake or wherever their like warehouses were. And so those ones are currently in store right now, whilst all the other snowboard boots are like waiting in a port somewhere. So it is kind of interesting how like there were and are ways to get things done, and it's just like it seems like some people, now obviously everyone's situation is different. Some people might not even have an option, but like some people were just like, well, this is it, I suppose. And some people were like, I'm gonna find a way and get it done. You know, it is really far overland for sure, but it certainly beats sitting in a port for however long, because they're saying right now that a lot of these shipping containers might not even get unloaded before December, which is crazy because they're just backing up for days on the port. So you know, I guess for them it was worth it because they got product in stores, which means that they don't have inventory that's just kind of dead weight right now. So, you know, I know, dude, when I heard that it was in Florida, I was like, that's an insane level of commitment, but if it worked, it worked. Okay. We're almost done with a single stabilizer. So I would like to think that we are very accomplished here today. It has been 40 minutes and we have lubricated one stabilizer. I mean, I don't really know how I could have possibly done any better than this. I think this is peak performance, whether you like it or not. So yeah, not to toot my own horn here, but you know, just saying. I need to try snowboarding again. It's so fun. I love snowboarding. It is fantastic. And that's the other thing. Yeah, exactly. It's close to snowboarding season. Okay. All right, Alvin. It's close to snowboarding season, so getting your product in stores right now is important. Like, I mean, I might potentially buy new snowboarding boots this season if the snowpack's good. And like, if those are the only ones in the shelves, it's probably the only ones I'm going to buy. So it's like definitely, you know, probably cost them quite a bit to reroute their shipping container and get all that done. But like, I don't know, at least they're selling product this year. Maybe even building brand loyalty if someone had never tried their stuff before, you know, because people like to buy brands they know, like Burton and K2 and whatever other the big brands are. But you know, Salomon and all them. But I don't know. Elvin, when did you turn into Shinbur, my guy? What happened? Shinbur always comes in with like an audacious first chat message that's impossible to ignore. It's a very effective strategy. Teach me snowboarding? I will, Elvin. Come to Montana. This is not a joke. Elvin, come to Montana, and I will teach you how to snowboard. That is the interloper guarantee. Step 1, fall. Yeah, it's funny because it's like, I think what people have said a lot is that snowboarding is hard to learn but easier to master, and skiing is hard to master but easier to learn. And I think that's kind of true. I think it's like not super intuitive to just like snowboard. It takes a little bit of like mental rewiring to be like, okay, I'm okay with facing sideways down the hill and standing on something where both of my feet are locked in at the same time. Like, it's definitely a weird activity, but very rewarding in my opinion. I think it's very fun. In fact, there was a point in college when I stacked all my classes such that I didn't have any classes on Thursdays or Fridays during the winter semester. And so I snowboarded Thursday, Friday, Saturday every single week. So 3 days a week for, I don't even know how long. I probably went like over 100 times that year. That was awesome. Like my quads, guys, you would not believe my thighs. If 10,000 fireflies. Oh dear. Let's forget I said that. Let's move on. Turning on my toes was hard. Turning on my heels was easy though. I agree. Like leaning forward to turn is kind of scary. It's more, I don't know, I'm more comfortable leaning backwards. So yeah, I totally get that. Okay, Elvin. He's been possessed with the spirit of Shinbur. I don't know what's going on. Oh no. No. This is what I get for being like 5% degen. Also, how many people here were at Frank's subathon? It was very fun. I was only there for a couple minutes at the beginning because I had a lot of stuff going on this weekend, but it was definitely good to see my boy living his best life in a suit and tie. Frank cleans up. I did see you there dabbling, for sure. Okay, 2 down. We got another one done in 4 minutes. We're flying now. I had to fly to Utah, so only saw about an hour. Yeah, kind of same. I was, yeah. I don't know. I just have this never-ending list of house projects. You know what's funny is that I sat down at this computer tonight to stream, and I was like, I have not sat down at this computer for an entire week. Usually I'm here like every night when I get home from work. I come home, I work on stuff on my computer, but I've just had so many like house projects to do. Dude, I know. It was like within the first couple minutes, he got up to, I think, when I left, he had to do 17 giveaways with the amount of subs he got in the first like 20 minutes or whatever. It was amazing. You love to see it, you know? The community support for our boy, the people's mod. Yeah, that's exactly why. It's like I got so much stuff to do at Mikasa, which is great. I put up tire racks in the garage to hold all the winter tires. Oh, here's a fun story. So my the contractors that built the house, it was a situation where I went under contract to purchase it, but I didn't buy it until they finished it, right? Well, at the time of closing, they had about 5 line items that they hadn't completed yet, but my bank did a holdback where basically they held back the money that the contractors were going to get paid to do that work, and then an extra percentage on top of it. And then they gave them a deadline to basically say, if you don't get these things done after this deadline, you're just going to pay the owner 120% of the cost of these things, and then he'll find his own contractors. And I was like, this is fine. The things I can live without. It was the fence, the lawn, the AC, and the garage door were the big ones, and the shower, like the master shower. I think I've mentioned this before. This is old news, but the garage door is becoming a bit more of an issue because I have a lot of stuff that accumulated in my garage, like cardboard that I needed to recycle and styrofoam that I need to throw out, stuff like that. But also it's starting to snow here in Montana, and I would really prefer to park my car in the garage if it's going to snow. But what they did instead of providing a garage door was they just built a 2x4 frame in the hole where the garage door goes, and they put Tyvek, like that waterproof housing, wrapping over it. Which is like, okay, yeah, that keeps the snow out and the rain out, but it also is patently unusable. So this weekend, it's most secure door ever. In fact, that was the reason that I missed my initial closing date, was because the bank wanted to ensure that I had a lock between the garage and the house, because technically a Tyvek garage door is not secure in the slightest. And they thought, well, if someone could get in there, they could just walk right into the house. So, I did. So this weekend, I just got a couple more 2x4s and a bunch of door hinges, and I framed out a little bit extra on the door, put up some hinges, and then cut it in the middle. So now it opens, like the two halves open like a barn door, so I can drive in and then close it again and then latch it shut. And I was like, initially I was like about to go buy a lock to put on the latch, and I was like, why would I bother putting a lock on a door that's made of Tyvek? Like, that's like the latch is not the point of failure here. The the Tyvek is. Someone could just take a knife and slash it open and, you know, take my stuff. So anyways, that's my current situation. However, due to the fact that I put hinges on it, I now have the most functional garage door on the entire block, because none of my neighbors have a garage door either. And that's the frustrating part, is that I signed this buy-sell over a year ago. So they've had, and at the time that I signed the buy-sell, they already knew the make and model of the garage door I was going to be having installed. So it's like they had over a year to source this thing, and they're still out here saying like, oh no, we can't get the garage door in, and we're not going to have, like, they were supposed to, their drop dead date for the holdback is October 31st. So they have like, what? 6 days to get it in, and I don't think that's going to happen. Unfortunately, due to some discrepancy in the paperwork, I can't actually enforce that. So I can't enforce that until January 14th. But I'm just concerned that like if they just hand it over to me and say, okay, well, we hit our holdback date, it's on you now. Like, if I have to go order a garage door right now, it's going to take me forever to get it in. Like, in theory, they've ordered it, so I don't know. I don't really know what the situation is. It's just kind of frustrating to like not know what's going on. And apparently their whole fencing crew quit on them, and because of that, the lawn crew wouldn't put down the sod and irrigation, because they wanted the fence in first. And so it's like, it's a whole mess, but whatever. I may end up making some money on this, because then they just pay me 120% of what the contractors were going to charge, and then I'd probably just do most of it myself. Because like I can put up a fence. That's not that hard. I have also laid lots of sod in my day, so I can put down that too. I'd probably hire out the irrigation, like the underground sprinkler system, but you know, it's like I can do most of this myself. And so I'd just take the money and do it. What I should do is start like asking my neighbors if they want to pay me to come make their garage doors open too, you know? Like, I feel like I have the corner on a unique market here. Because they all have houses more expensive than mine, so presumably they are wealthy and hopefully lazy enough to accept my services. Right? Instead of doing it themselves. It did take me all day on Saturday just to make sure that it worked correctly, but still. Charge them a couple $100. Boom. Working garage door. I smell an opportunity. I'm something of a businessman myself. So, that's all I'm saying. Yo, Grayson, what are you up to this coming Saturday or Sunday night? I guess Halloween. You got any plans? Yeet. Okay. We're running out of Crytox in this syringe here. So I do need to reload that in a bit. We're almost done here, guys. Don't worry. We're fine. Everything's fine. I think we're going to get this done before the hour. You'll be coming back from Idaho? No worries. I just asked because Ethan and I are getting together that night to split the Ardbeg Scorch. So, just checking to see. If you're feeling up for it, feel free. If not, take it easy, my guy. And we will have some Scorch later. Rolly! Rolly! Hello. Good to see ya. How is it going? We're just vibing out here, lubing some stabilizers, getting ready for the ArisuR3 build tonight with some Hippos. Yo, thanks for the follow, MKB Usagi. I appreciate it. How is it going? Welcome to the brand basement. Appreciate your patronage and stopping by the stream. Thanks for joining. Doing all right, just big chillin'. Yes, dude, feeling that. Oh, you like that little animation? It kind of looks more menacing than I would have liked. Ozzy, what's up, Ozzy? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by the stream. If you haven't checked out Ozzy, really great photographer. Super fun to watch his stream, get some photography tips. Dances in behind Rolly. We got a conga line going on, maybe. Doing well, good. How's the lockdown situation in Australia? Is it still going on, or are you guys kind of getting back out of that? Oh my gosh, you weren't joking. MKB. Thank you for the sub. That's incredibly generous of you. Wow. I really appreciate it. I should consider myself a professional animator now because I've made money from a motion graphic. I could put that on my resume and quote you as a source. A brand moment. It's true. This is the brand cam. Oh, and you have Bre emotes too. Check out your little emotes section. You have a Bre basement 2-part emote and a Bre as well, and my dog. Resume level up. What if I did have a resume that was just like Twitch comments? That was all my sources or my references. Lockdown is improving. Right on. All right. Last stabilizer. Coming in hot. Spamming this on other streams now. Yeah, I do like to think that it's fairly usable in other situations. I haven't seen a nice Bre emote before. I'm sure there is another channel out there with one. But, you know. There are many others, but this one is mine. I actually don't know that there's many others, but I'm sure there are. Dude, have you ever thought about that? How many emotes are on Twitch, right? Because, like, there's a lot of affiliated streams. And, like, if I'm affiliated, imagine how many people are. And, like, of them, you know, like, I think I have 6 emote slots. I only am using, like, a couple of them. Let me check. Viewer rewards, emotes. How many do I have? I have 5 emote slots, so I'm not using one of them. But I also have tier 2 and 3 slots that I'm not using. I would like to incentivize people not to subscribe at tier 2 and 3 because I don't want that. But, like, imagine how many just exist on the platform. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we have lubed our stabilizers. So the next step is going to be installing them on the PCB. I don't think I'm going to put any tape down on this. We'll try one. And we'll see how it sounds, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm holding me to that. Let's also get out the WoW stick. Boom. Haven't charged it in a while. It's probably getting dead, but that's okay because much like an escalator, when the WoW stick dies, it just becomes a normal screwdriver, albeit a kind of thick one. Wow. Escalators never, well, sometimes they break worse, but if they stop working, they just become temporary stairs. Pretty sure that's a Mitch Hedberg joke. You guys know Mitch Hedberg? He was like the king of one-liners. He would just get up on stage and he would do one-liners for like an hour. It was incredible. Like, I don't know. Something kind of special about that man's comedy. All right. Let us find a miscellaneous keycap, shall we? I'm just going to steal one off this board that we can test with. Turtleneck sweaters? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are doing just fine. Oh, that's nice. I'm digging that. Guys, I dig in that. All right, let's pop the rest of these bad boys in here. And then we'll do some assembly, shall we? No soldering today. We're loosey-goosey. We're free-flowing with hot swap, you know? We like it. We love it. We gotta have it. Those are the worst size names in the world. Like, to be honest, I haven't been to Cold Stone in a long time, probably because of that. It's like probably some sort of subconscious thing where I just don't want to say gotta have it when I order ice cream. Stop it. Don't make me do that. I'm already physically in a Cold Stone. Can we leave it at that? I don't need to further humiliate myself. Dude, their ice cream, though. I know. That's what I was about to say. It's like different from any other ice cream, you know? If you don't know what I'm talking about, like, it's worth humiliating yourself once to go in there and use their pedantic sizing names. But like, it's like the richest ice cream in the world. And whatever size you think you want, get one smaller because it's going to be a few days before you see it again. Just say medium and have them figured out. Dude, sometimes though, they'll be like, wait, what size now? And then make you say it. I mean, to be frank, if I worked there, I would probably do the same thing because it's like, maybe one of the only joys in life you would have at that point is making people say those names. I said grande. You just go in there. I'll have a venti. I'll say someone else's stupid names. I'm pretty sure, does Eddie Burback have a video on this of like the stupid size names in or maybe it's like Drew Gooden or something. One of those guys, one of those hilarious commentary channels on YouTube. They have a whole video on this. On just like stupid size names at different places, but I don't know, dude. Not for me. I'm also not as much of an ice cream guy as I am like a sherbet guy. Like, I like the fruity stuff. You know, like the Talenti gelato, like the raspberry. Bruh. You gotta try that. I'm sure it's like an insult to actual gelato because it's mass-produced like American gelato, but my gosh, that stuff is good. I love it. I should get some. Oh, also, Usagi, we have a bunch of different bre commands. Like, for instance, if you want to see Elvin say bre. Bre. Or maybe Appa bre is more to your liking. Bre. Or even Frank bre. Oops.
Bre.
Or a man who does his own reverb. Grid.
Rah, rah, rah. Like rah, rah, rah.
I am collecting breads. Oh, by the way, guys, I had to dip. So last week we rated Tim Keelis and we tried to pressure him into, dude, send me a bread for real. Shoot me a Discord message or a whisper on here or something with the bre, and I'll put you on here. Shin, you got to send me a bre too. I need a nice juicy reverb bre from everybody. Okay. Oh, Patnus bre. This is a classic. Wait, why did the Patnus bre? Hold on. Oh.
Bre.
Also, when the Patnus bre happens, it turns all the lights blue. That's a little fun sneaky treat. I do have custom bre commands, so like if Patnus says bre, the lights turn blue. But if other people say bre, it just flashes, or sorry, not bre, but flash, exclamation point flash. If other people do it, it's just turns the lights off. But if Patnus does it, they turn blue. So little Easter eggs we do. We like to keep it fun around here. We like to keep it spicy. Hello. Filet, how long do you think it's going to take for me to make a filet-o-fish joke today? I don't want to see any of these people flash. Hey, Filet, let's make another deal because for some reason I really like making verbal contracts with people to pay them money. If I make another filet-o-fish joke, you need to clip this, okay, so that there's proof. If I make, hold on. If I make one more filet-o-fish joke with Filet's name, I will donate $10 to your stream. Clip it and ship it, okay? You're gonna keep me honest on this one, and it's definitely gonna happen because I've already done it twice or 3 times maybe. I'm not sure. And every time I think I'm being so funny and original, and then I do it again, and then I feel ashamed. Okay. The next step is we're going to unpackage all of these. Hold on. I'm popping up the build guide just to make sure I'm not missing something. This was edited 10th of October, 2021. This is a fresh documentation. My goodness. Deal with the devil. Let's go. All right. Connect and test. We did that. Install stabilizers. We did that. Peel protective film off acrylic. Good. That's what we're doing. What is my favorite fish? Ooh. You know what? I'm a huge fan of salmon. That's a good daily driver, if you will. However, I like a spicy tuna maybe in a salmon roll, and I also really like swordfish. It's very unique. It's kind of got this steak-like quality to it. But for my salmon, typically what I'll do is I'll soak a cedar plank in the sink for 30 minutes, and then I'll put a salmon on it and grill it so that the cedar plank burns and it smokes the salmon. For a swordfish, I grilled it like a steak, and it was amazing. So if you've never tried a swordfish, try it out and grill it like a steak, and it works really well. You need to bring out the whetstone. Ooh, Ozzy, are you a knife aficionado? Also, I think I'm gonna get this silicone mat out of here. Are you an aficionado? Oh no, he's baiting me. That's what's going on here. How should Filet prepare it? Filet should do whatever he wants. And my money will stay in my wallet. Hello, King Demi. Good to see you. That's what needs to happen here. Ozzy's just trying to help Filet make a buck tonight, I think, is what's going on. Oh, no. That's true, actually. I didn't even catch on. I am so gullible, and I also... I don't know, man. I shouldn't talk about how gullible I am on stream. Listen, I put AMA in my title so people can ask me anything. And then I try to answer, and I just don't even think about it. It's a really dangerous way to live your life. You know what else costs $1 at McDonald's on Friday? No. Why do I go on the internet and make deals to pay people money? Also, what's my drop count at? How many times have I dropped something? Because that is also money that I owe. Wait, I think it's drops. Yeah, I owe Filet 17 cents. Because I've dropped a lot of things. So we'll get to that eventually when that gets up to like $5 or whatever, you know. Can I evade if that gets to 250? Can I just drop a Prime sub and call it a day? Papa Bezos is gonna pay for that. My like, I don't know about you guys, but the day that my Prime sub becomes available changes all the time because I constantly am forgetting about it. It's like I feel like if I remembered and I stayed on top of it schedule wise, but then the other thing is like I'll be like, ooh, who should I hit with a Prime? And it's like a lot of the creators I really like I'm already subbed to normally. And so it's like, oh, no one's really on right now that I want to, you know, hit with a Prime, and then days go by and I'm like, oh wait, that's still a thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but maybe I'll just sub to myself with my Prime. That's illegal. There should be an alert. I agree. That's true, actually. You get notifications, like this stupid notifications thing over here. Like, does this drive anyone else crazy? This little loot tab up here, you see that? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, it's always got notifications and you cannot make them go away. I despise it. You know what I should do is I should write a Chrome extension that just hides that element because I don't want it. Why would Bezos alert us so he could lose money? That's a good point. That is true. He do be losing money on every Prime sub. Although, here's the thing though. I have this theory that people who sub with Prime tend to eventually, if they like the streamer enough, they'll decide to sub for real. Which will then pay for the Prime, right? So, because for just a normal affiliate streamer, it's a 50-50 split, right? So, I don't know. I just think people, and I also think that's kind of the genius of the gifted sub, because there's definitely channels that I have subbed to after I got a gift sub to them, you know, and it was like, oh, it's convenient coming here and not seeing ads, and I like the emotes, so I'm just going to continue my sub. But normally I maybe wouldn't have. Like, I kind of think gift subs are genius. Like Pokimane, right? The very next day that I see Pokimane, I will go back there and sub because I'm tired of passing the Poke check. So yes, exactly. PokeW. Oh, someone sliding through. Where's Grid? Where's Grid? No, no. Don't clip it. I'm just a man trying to unpeel some. This is probably the worst content in the world now that I think about it. I was doing this off camera. This is like a just chatting stream. Because I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. My goodness. Why am I even in the makers of crafting category right now? Okay. Here's the top layer that I peeled all this off of. Clip it and send it to Mrs. Bray. It's very appealing. All right, Azzy. Oh yeah, we do have a Mrs. Bray. Wait, why did that not trigger a thing? There it is. Seba, hello. Good to see you. Hey, I saw you met up with Frank in Florida, right? That was pretty cool. Pretty neat. It was a good crossover episode, if you will. Quick lunch, nice. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate having you here. It is Seba. The handsome young man. Look at all these handsome devils in my chat. And Vay. What's up, Vay? Hello. Good to see you too. DJ HD, it's true. Look at everybody. Everybody's all here together. I just love it. It warms my crusty old heart to see everybody all together. I love it. This is also going to take a while, so this is a nice time to just hang out with everyone and chat. Right? Today is a wholesome day. Also, because I know he's not going to do it for himself. Because he's a humble mod. Check out Vayar. Awesome streamer. Hey, every time I stream I say this and I feel bad, but Vay and Elvin, we need to talk about making you some graphics, right? I'm pretty sure I talked to both of you about that already. Or maybe it was, did we talk about that, Vay? Maybe it was somebody else. I think we did. Some animations or something, you know? Something nice and spicy. Something that gets the people going. Something provocative. Think about it. I need. Yes. I am. Yes. Elvin is, everybody. Revamping the whole stream. Really? Elvin, when is I Am Elvin 2.0 coming out? Do you have a sneak peek? Because as everybody here knows, this is the channel you come to when you want insider information, whether that's from Theremin Goat or Archetype Keycaps or anybody. They always announce it here first. No questions asked. Revamping the whole stream so I can credit Interloper in the About Me section. Perfect. Everything's coming together according to plan. I'm going to start stacking these face down, actually. Just so that I don't lose the layer order. Although I think these two are identical. Yes. This is the worst layer to peel. It's got all these little holes. Man. Hey, that reminds me. Do you guys remember that game? Did you ever play this when you were a kid? It was like, this is hard to describe. Hold on. You had to get a marble up a tower with a little scoop, but you were like kind of pushing it up the side of this plastic tower, and the tower had all these holes in it. So the marble could very easily fall through the hole and drop to the bottom. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Or is this like a homeschool thing that I did because I was homeschooled? No, it was something we had at home. I think there was probably stuff like it, but you kind of had... Good night, Shinbur. I love you, Shinbur. Thank you, my guy, for the good night flash. It has been real. I hope you have sweet dreams. Let me see if I can find that game that I'm talking about. Because I had forgotten about it until this very moment, and it has suddenly become very important to me that you know what I'm talking about. Ah, this is so frustrating. Like, I appreciate that they leave the film on, but it's just never easy, you know? Definitely better than not having this and letting this acrylic get all scratched up, but you know. Whoop. Whoopity scoop. All right, as soon as I get this off, we're going on a quest for that marble game, okay? You know, it was kind of like the IRL version of that monkey ball game, you know? Come along, come along. Oh, no. Are we going to get this off in one piece? Do you guys have your own method of getting an orange peel off in one piece? Because I sure do. And I am incredibly dedicated to my own method. Yes? good. It was a very strong point of contention in high school with all of my friends. As how do you pull the peel off of your clementine or little orange? Cut it in half and eat it that way? But what about the little ones, like those cuties? You cut those in half? That's specifically what I'm talking about, because I feel like it's a little bit different when it's a full-size orange. I'm usually not dealing with those. Okay, let me try to find this marbles game. There's something called Shoots and Marbles, but that's definitely not it. Yeah, it's all those, like, a lot of pictures of these, like, wooden tower ones are coming up, you know? Like, you'd build a little thing. One strip down the middle and peel the two halves off. That's exactly what I do. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here. It's mostly this kind of thing. Spiral is messy. Yes, I agree. It wasn't Kerplunk. I think my parents still have it, so maybe maybe I'll find it and bring it on stream at some point. Because it isn't clean all the time. I agree. Okay. I had something I was going to say and then I lost it. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I remember. You guys ever have a shower orange? This isn't an original thought. It's something I read somewhere, and it has deeply impacted my life. In the sense that I almost never do this, but whenever I remember, it's awesome. You have not, but you've heard? Yeah, dude. Shower orange is the way to go. You just bring an orange in the shower, and once that guy's in there and you're not worried about getting shower or like orange juice on your clothes, you are free to eat it like an animal. You can just go in there like you're Caesar from Planet of the Apes and just rip that thing to shreds. And it is cathartic, to say the least. Wait, don't act like... Hold on. I feel like I'm getting some pushback here. But just imagine, okay, like you bring your orange into the shower, peel on. People get this wrong. They say to take the peel off. That's nonsense. Peel on, whole size orange, right? Maybe like a navel orange or a Cara orange, right? Bring that bad boy in the shower. You're already in there, got the water running down. You're not worried about juice on you. And you just rip that thing open and just go to town, eat it out of the peel, tear it in half, whatever. Get your aggression out. It's a great way to start the day. It's nutritious. It's cathartic. I see no problem here, okay? Listen, y'all are judging me. You're hitting me with my bre emote, but I say try it, okay? And report back next week on Monday. I expect a report, okay? Unless you don't like oranges, in which case your experience is going to be tainted, and I understand that. But if you do like oranges, although I will say I was a swim team kid, and swim team kids eat everything in the shower. We used to eat donuts in the shower, and I used to eat apples in the shower, which is annoying because the apples go brown incredibly quickly when they're in a really hot, humid environment. I think I'm losing some of you, but I agree it was weird. It's like you get a donut after swim practice, but you got 10 minutes to shower and change. What you gonna do? Eat the donut in the shower. It's the logical conclusion. Brush teeth first and eat orange afterwards. What is the best order to do that in? I feel like they're both bad. Right? Like, brushing your teeth immediately after an orange is terrible, but so is vice versa. I guess I don't really know. Grayson, I think you just need to try it and report back, okay? Because once this happens to you and your eyes are opened, I think you'll be more with me. Doesn't everyone have a donut after swim? Exactly. You gotta. The tactile cream switch. I did see them. I have not tried them. I have not ordered them. But I want to. And I probably will at some point get some. and check them out. Have you ever showered in the dark? Absolutely. Sometimes when I'm just feeling like I need to get away, I'll turn the flashlight on my phone. So it's not complete darkness. And then I'll put my phone face down on the counter so that the flashlight's pointing up. And so the only light in there is like reflected off the ceiling from my phone's flashlight. And I'll just vibe in the shower. Wait, Filet, have you tried them? Can I get a hot take on the tactile cream switches? Or are you talking about showering in the dark being weird? I got two different conversations going on right now, and I don't know. I'm having trouble keeping track. Showering in the dark. Okay. I agree. That's the review for the new tactile switches from Novel Keys. The Novel Key creams, just as weird as showering in the dark. That's the review. Complete darkness reminds me of every horror movie. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Psycho kind of ruined showering for people, in a sense. You know, it's like you don't really feel safe in a shower sometimes, right? Hold on. Does Novel Keys let you leave reviews on their website? Hold on. I'm gonna leave that review if that is a thing. NK Cream Series. Dang it, you can't. Dang it. I don't feel safe with the light on in the shower. Really? You have to shower in the dark. I once fell asleep in the shower. I've done that too. But only because I was sitting on the floor of the shower because I was very tired. And then I woke up because the water got cold. Oh, you fell asleep standing up. That is scary. Yikes. I love not knowing where I'm going on a wet surface. Yeah. I don't know, man. I stood up too fast in the shower and fell out of it. Yep. Dude, I get that too with like low blood pressure where I stand up too fast and I just tip over. I got a black eye once because I stood up too fast and I fell and hit my face on the corner of my desk. Good times. Have I told the story on stream of the one and only fillet? I think I have. If one person's heard this story, I'm not telling it. Have I told you the story of how I got a concussion on the basketball team? I'm waiting for responses, whether or not I should proceed. Because I'm not going to be that guy that tells the story over and over and makes jokes about Filet's username and fish. You forgot it? Okay. You were correct. It was something very dumb. It was a hand dryer. I was playing basketball at a school for the deaf and blind, which is a long story in and of itself. I did not attend this school, but that's where it was. And then I stood up too fast and I hit the back of my head on the metal spout of a hand dryer. And I overly concussed myself and was so dementia ridden after that I failed an algebra test so hard that my teacher was like, there is something wrong with you. You need to go fix yourself. So, you know, these things happen. You know, hand dryers, you gotta watch out. They could come out of nowhere, right? I didn't know. I was bending down tying my shoes and coach goes, hey, everybody circle up. Your boy stands up, rings his bell, but I still get in there, get my hand in, say the little whatever it is you say and lift all your hands up, whatever, the sports thing. And then spent the next 3 days with sunglasses on because my pupils wouldn't go back to normal. So that was neat. Keychron has a mouse? Keychron is the next Glorious, confirmed. Bruh, yes. Although I think they're doing it better because I think, from what I can tell, the Q1 is a bit better of a keyboard than the GMMK Pro was. Cannot confirm or deny because I never got that one in-house, but $40, okay. Is it full of holes too? The little like sweat respirators or whatever those things are for? The Sweaty Gamer Special. I think it's for weight, but every time I see it, I'm like, is there a little fan in there? Keep your hands cool. Okay. All right. We're almost done here, guys. This is riveting content, I know. So I apologize for ruining the rest of content for you because it'll never be as exciting as this in any other stream. That's literally impossible. But, you know, like, it's okay. You've had this experience here and now, and that's what's important. It would be cool if they had a fan. Or like liquid nitrogen or something, you know? Make it smoke a little bit, keep your hand cool. How is this the hardest peel? It's literally the biggest piece. Ah, dang it. Okay, hold on. It's helicopter time, y'all. Elvin has redeemed you spin blank right round. For those of you who do not know, that particular redeem is a notorious one, and one of the only ones that I even have, wherein I must take a keycap off my keyboard, place it on the WoW stick, and spin it in honor of whoever redeemed it. Okay? So here we go. Ready? We place the keycap on the WoW stick. Obviously, we zoom in. No half measures on this stream. Everything is taken seriously because we make serious content. And then we spin. Beautiful. And then we go back the other way. Beautiful. See if we can get it to fall off. No. Thank you, WoW Stick. Very cool. What's out of stock? Are you talking about the tactile creams? Oh, the redeem? Wait. Why is it out of stock? Oh, there's a timeout. I did that because I didn't want people spamming 1,000 of those immediately in a row and arresting the entire stream. So I can't remember what the timeout is, but also I did go a bit crazy with my channel point redeem costs because I'm pretty sure the one for the custom flash command is like more channel points than I have on any one streamer's channel. So, you know, it is what it is. I may sneak some custom ones in there though. Like, Vey, I'll do like I'll do a green one for you. How does that sound? I'll do ones for my mods. Save you the 50K. Ah. Oh no. I tend to get the most channel points on channels that I like to just chuck up on the background. Mixels, yeah. Which is like virtual for Trackmania content because I like to just put him on while I'm playing Trackmania. But how many do I even... Elvin, how many channel points do I have on your channel? I think I have a lot, or at least the most of any keyboard creators. I don't know. I have like 30K or something on your channel. Something like that. 30K. It's decent. I mean, you accumulate them way faster if you're subbed too. So that helps. Ah. Yee. Okay. I think I have a lot on Nintendo's channel too, because he's got the like most soothing voice. It's nice to just kind of let him talk while I'm at work, because he's also Australian, so he's usually on while I'm at work. But actually, I don't know if that's like normal Australian hours, because I know he keeps like the craziest sleep schedule. Like he does the thing where you sleep twice a day for small things. You should figure out some predictions. I do predictions sometimes, like when I'm soldering. So maybe I'll start doing that more, is doing a prediction after the solder up if it's going to work 100% the first try. With the hot swap board, I've already validated that it works, so there's like really no reason why it shouldn't work first try, but I should come up with better ideas for predictions, you know? Okay. Next step is we're gonna get some hardware out. Gambling for points is fun. I agree. Although I find that for myself, I almost never gamble very many because I'm like, I'm trying to avoid losing them because it takes a long time to accumulate them. Okay. We're using these standoffs and these longer screws to go through the bottom two base layers. And then the bottom base layer, which is this guy. Right here. Yeet. Okay. And then we're going to loosely tighten this because... Oops. Is that right? I think so, yeah. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. Please hold. I'm going to flip that over. Because we want these to be able to rotate, because there's hexagonal cutouts, which I really like this design choice. I was impressed with it on the first one, and I think it's going to be even better because they're solid pieces. But yeah, let's see. I'll put these two corner ones in to kind of pin it down, but basically we're just attaching the foot to the bottom plate here for the assembly. So now let's make sure that the PCB aligns correctly. Yes, so the USB-C port's right here, so that'll all line up correctly. Excellent, excellent. Making great progress. We are an hour and a half in, and I have lubed some stabilizers and peeled some plastic, so... You know, I don't know how you could possibly do better than this. It seems like you couldn't. Use the 4 M2 standoffs. Okay, so now we use the small ones to go through the front. Very nice. Very cool, very fun. And then we'll start stacking. You know? I think there are standoffs also to hold the plate, because this is a hot swap board, so you don't want the plate to just drop when you pull the switches, you know? That's kind of the difficulty with something like this, is how do you make it stacked acrylic and hot swap? So they use a screw assembly for that. Another alternative would just be to make sure that you let them know, don't pull the switches all at the same time. Pull one, swap it with a different one, and you know, kind of proceed from there. So, great. All right, so now we're going to pop on the mid layers, which I can actually show you here. You can see in the build guide, the last revision, R2, had 4 pieces. So there was 1 piece here, 1 piece at the top, and so it was like 2 halves on each side. So it was 4 total for each layer. So there were 8 little pieces. And I was not a fan of this, and they have fixed it. So props to them. R3 is looking nice. I understand why they did it the first way, because presumably it saves a decent amount on materials, because you can have a much more efficient cut. With something like this whole middle part's going to be wasted space unless you have something else that you're cutting out. So again, totally understand why they did it, but I do like this one better. Different size? I don't think so. No. Okay.
So the flat side goes towards the top on all of these. Hopefully they all just drop down nice and nice.
Let's start with just the first layer. And let me get a little pair of tweezies. Okay.
Oh, this one is biting me.
Great. Okay. Now they are all aligned. So let's drop on the other two. Optional, attach PCB to plate. I will do it. Cool. So let's leave this here. I don't want to flip it over and monkey up that stuff. So what we need now is this little bag, I believe. Yes, these are M2 as opposed to M2.5. Yeah, it's same as last time. Good. Okay. We're going to take the plate. We're going to go upside downsies with it. We're going to pop these through in all the standoff locations. Now, we're not using real standoffs. Instead, we're going to put a short screw and then a nut, and the nut will act like a standoff. And then the plate, and then another nut. And that's where this tool comes in handy. Nice. Very nice. A couple more of these. Ah. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. There we go. A couple of these left. Let me smack the mic real quick with the plate. I'm sure it sounds fantastic. That's the best way to be a streamer. Guys, I finally got my TV all set up. So I finally had time to watch some content that I've been meaning to watch. So I saw a few things. Over the last week, I watched that new, is it Mike Flanagan, the director of Midnight Mass? Very interesting TV show. Was definitely creeped out and enjoyed it. And then I also watched a movie that it came out a long time ago, but I've been meaning to watch it for several years. It's called Thoroughbreds. It has Anya Taylor-Joy, who you probably know from Queen's Gambit. She's been in all kinds of stuff. And then Olivia Cook and Anton Yelchin. It was one of his last roles before he passed away a few years back, which is it's really bittersweet to see him in this because I love him. He was a really good actor. He was great in Green Room. He did a good job in all the Star Trek reboots, as much as I didn't love those. So yeah, definitely kind of bittersweet to see him, but Super, super interesting movie. Definitely recommend that one as well. Well, we're just trying to pop the PCB on now to all of the appropriate holes with screws. Ah! Hello? Oh, there we go. Just gotta get the tweezies out again and take care of this guy. But yeah, if you're into spooky TV shows, definitely recommend Midnight Mass. If you're into weird stuff, recommend Thoroughbreds. And also, this is your every stream reminder that it is still October. So go watch Over the Garden Wall. You have no excuse. It's the best. Oh, dude, Elvin, it's so good. Yeah, dude. Over the Garden Wall, it was a limited run series that was done by Cartoon Network. It features Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings fame. No. Yes. Yes. Right? That was Elijah Wood. And it is gorgeous. It is weird. It is like the perfect fall aesthetic. There we go. These are much harder to get on this side. Trying to finish Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, is that required viewing for Appa's stream? Should you finish Midnight Mass first? What episode are you on? Because there's a lot of Avatar and there's only 7 episodes of Midnight Mass. I'm gonna be real. I am not a spooky boy. I don't love horror in general. I get really freaked out by jump scares. And even though there were several in Midnight Mass, I still was like, I wonder where the other dude died. Oh. Yeah, you should finish it. I think you're kind of reasonably close to the end. It gets so weird and good. But yeah, like, it was so engaging, despite the fact that I'm not a horror fan at all, and I really don't like jump scares or anything along those lines. Yeah, the story was amazing. It was, I think it was very reverent of all of the subject matter that it dealt with, too, because you could easily be tasteless, I think, with what it talked about. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to really say, but, and the premise, like, I think it could easily have been weird and silly and goofy, but they just, you know, I don't know. They just did such a good job with it. I really like it. There's a podcast that Rahul Kohli is on. He's the guy who plays the sheriff. He's a British actor. He's super talented, and he was on, I think, iZombie. But I was listening to that, and he was talking about the show, and I was like, okay, I need to watch that. But also go watch Over the Garden Wall. It's only 10 episodes, and the episodes are 10 minutes each, so you can get it done in like 2 hours, maybe a little less. And it's super fun. I highly recommend it. I was showing this off earlier. I just got the soundtrack in on vinyl, so really lovely. Fantastic. Excellent. Why am I missing one of these attachments? No, oh, here it is. Good. That's the last one. Okay, so now the plate and the PCB have been joined. Now we'll insert this whole assembly.
Okay. So I think I'm going to just finish the assembly real quick, and then I will install the switches. I know the instructions say don't. They say put your switches in now, but I say pshaw. I do what I want. Is this not a hot swap board? Can I not hot swap it? It is. Do not over tighten. You may crack the acrylic. Good call. I think I actually did that last time. I played it real cool though. Nobody ever knew. Nobody noticed. I was just the coolest cucumber in the room, and I got away with it. Nobody will ever know that I did that. So, crisis averted, everybody. This is a gorgeous color too. I love the matte black. I think it's really pretty. Hey, no clipping. This is a clip-free zone. We don't leak our secrets, okay? All right. So we got these in. There's so many little plastic bags. Let's put the feet on. Ooh, got some crumbs on here. Some keyboard chow and a little bit of lube. But don't you worry. Everything is fine. Okay, we have some choices to make, dear viewers. As to... And I think I'm going to put them closer to the leading edge because they have a better chance of touching the ground that way. As to which keycaps we are going to adorn this board with, okay? I think I'll put one. My watch is telling me that it's time to stretch and be active. I say that's for losers. I will sit still and be inactive. Nice. Let's put the switches in. Which, again, these are Hippos. A nice linear switch with a palm stem. I believe these are Gateron manufactured. They don't really match this board's color at all, but you're not going to see them because it's got a high profile side, so the keycaps will kind of sit inset there. So again, how will anyone ever know? Crisis averted. Nathan comes out on top again. Just being sneaky out here. Getting away with stuff. Okay. Do you guys like the random way in which I'm installing these switches? There's like no rhyme or reason. So if you have any inkling in your brain to care about order, I'm really messing with it. Like, I'm going to get even worse now just because I'm thinking about it. How about that? Maybe we put one over here. Right? Maybe we put one... I don't know. Where's it going to put one? Ooh! Oh, stabilized key. Were you expecting that? Probably not. And now we go back to the old cluster. Just to make you think maybe this time it'll be different. Psych! We're going over here. Is it bothering you, Grayson? Or are you enjoying this? Are you an agent of chaos, as they say? As the Joker says. Both?
Okay. A man between worlds. I can respect that. I think this would look cool in a time lapse. Like the switches randomly populating in the board. We should do a prediction on this though of if this is going to work, because I have a feeling some of the pins are bending and I'm being too lazy to pop the switches out to check. So that's the state of the union. So we should definitely do a prediction thread, or a prediction maybe a little later when I'm closer to done with assembly. That way we can gamble. Because what is Twitch if not promoting the idea and practice of gambling? That's the main purpose of this platform. And who am I to oppose that? I think we're neglecting this side a little bit. It's a real reason here to feed your addiction. Exactly. It's the little dopamine hits of when you're randomly right about something. You know, you're rewarded with fake points. Thanks for the shouts, Elvin. I think the only issue here is that you guys aren't children. Probably would push the gambling angle harder if you were impressionable children who, you know, were more likely to go spend money with a parent's credit card, perhaps. You know, that's the real cash cow of the 21st century, isn't it? Non-refundable purchases on mobile apps. We love those. I'm being way too sarcastic. I think a lot of people sometimes don't know that I'm being sarcastic, and I need like a little light on in the corner when I'm when I'm being sarcastic.
Bruh.
There he is, our very own handsome devil. DJ Elvin of Club 7U, the penthouse suite of the building in which the Bre basement can be found. The Bre basement itself. This is my mental streamer house, in which all the keyboard streamers, not all of them, a lot of the keyboard streamers reside. You know, I proposed this a long time ago, that we get a high rise and every floor is a different streamer. You know, obviously Club 7U's at the top, like that's a given, and that's where the Bre basement term came from. Was I said I would be in the basement stoking the boiler, and Appa started calling it the Bre basement. Speaking of which, where is Appa? I haven't seen her in a while. Neither in my stream or on her stream. Speaking of whom, that is. Usually I just have to say her name and she appears. That is not always the case. Let me fix this pin. Okay, we're gonna do a prediction here in a second. That's true. It is Belvita o'clock, isn't it? Okay. I have installed all the switches. We're gonna pull up Switch Hitter in a second to test this, but first, let's start a prediction. Wait. It's just letting me start a new one. Oh, okay. Will it work first try? Yes or no? 1 minute. Okay, everybody. You see the prediction. It is up. Feel free to start gambling to your heart's content. Will the board work first try? Meanwhile, I'm going to check my text messages. Oh, it's Grayson. Oh, my guy. He's eating eggs and toast. That do be looking tasty. It is dinner time for Grayson. All right, I'm going to pull up the software we need and plug the board in. We have 150 on the yes and 0 on the no. The believers are out here in force. I have infinite channel points, so I can technically predict whatever I want. All right, so let's pull up the key tester. Ready? Here we go. Now keep in mind this is split backspace, so one of these will not illuminate. Okay. So far, so good. Not missing a single one. So far, so good. Oh, it's looking good. I think the only way that anyone could make points back on this, though. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, Appa. Hello. Were you summoned? Wait, Elvin, did you chat her? We have a ah, dang it. One of them didn't work. Choose outcome. No. You were summoned. Well, thank you for being here, Appa. I appreciate it. No, Grayson lost his points. Oh, yep. We got a curled up pin. And I think this was the last switch I installed, too. All right. Well, hello, Appa. Thank you for joining us here in the Brain Basement. This is a casual gambling stream where we, we promote the core values at Twitch of gambling and fiscal irresponsibility. So, okay. The points have been doled out to, I think, no one. And degeneracy, yes. I think since no one predicted no on that, nobody received Grayson's points. So were they consumed by the ether, or I'm not sure. Either way, we have come to a point in the stream where a couple things are going to happen. First of all, I need to decide, and by that I mean yes, it is keycap speedrun time, yes, but the first question is, which keycaps are we speedrunning? Okay, and here are the options. I have two here with me right now. I have the PBT Heisenberg. It's like a white with green legends and yellow legends set. Also have the PBT purple and blue on white, which is another like color on white. Those are both new offerings from Novel Keys. In addition, I have GMK Boneyard, which might look nice. Here's the render for it. Oh, Elvin's not seen the speed run. Really? Okay. All right. Other keycap sets that might work with this board. I think that's about it. We have DCS Sleeper, which I've never mounted, but that might work as well. So let me put up a poll real quick and see what y'all think. So manage poll, new poll, question, keycaps. Oops, it's in caps. Keycaps, DCS Sleeper, purple on white, Eisenberg or GMK Boneyard. We'll do 2 minutes and start poll. Okay. Poll is up. Vote for what you want. Mounted. Yes, we haven't not put those keycaps on a board yet. Usually people use that term for artisans because it's important to know if the artisan has been placed upon something. I see you trying to degen, Rolly. I know what's going on here. I'm dodging it tactically. Can you tell? So, anyways, that's kind of the state of that keycap set. I do believe DCS sets tend to have pretty thin walls, so they might be kind of clacky, possibly in a not good way. We'll see. Okay, I'm just fixing the pin on this Hippo. And then DCS Sleeper. Interesting. We got to vote for DCS Sleeper. That may be the one that goes on here then. Get your votes in if you care. If you don't care, that's cool. I will have to go get that. It's in my garage. All of my keycap stuff is in my garage right now, so it's all getting dusty as I use the table saw, so that's fantastic. Okay. I'm thinking DCS Sleeper is probably going to be our winner. But with margins this thin, who even knows? Oh, we have 2 votes. I don't think that's surmountable in a chat this size. So I'm going to leave you guys with my drum set. Don't touch my drum set, okay? I don't want to see anybody touch the drum set. I'll be right back, okay? I'm serious. Whoa. Okay, I'm back. No, don't rub your body parts on my drum set. That's the opposite of what I wanted. I'm assuming y'all were just watching Cops. That's why you're all sweaty. We're going with that. Okay. Ha! We have the dusty. Good thing I keep these in bins. Also, we do not need any of these. I don't have a command for back. That's probably for the best. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am serially terrible at organization and keycaps. So what I do is I keep them in these plastic tubs like an animal, and then I dump them out on my desk. And then when I go to install them, when I go to install them, I have to dig through them like a crazy person. So in order to, people know what's going on. In order to speed the process up, I decided to make a bit of a challenge for myself, which means that it's time for a keycap speed run. I apologize if you have an aversion to chaos in your life. If you've already received your daily dose of chaos, please tune out now. But it is time for the weekly, potentially keycap speed run. So hold on to your butts. Oh, we need a timer. Hold on. We can't do this without a timer. All right. Stopwatch. Here we go. Ready? All right, Elvin. Hold on to your butt. Both cheeks. Grip them. Here we go. Oh, I don't think that's the right size. That's not the right size. I don't know what color enter to use either. We'll figure that out later. Bah! Alright, we got the S. We have a mini backspace.
Bruh.
Oh, it's a patent spray. That's wholesome. I like that.
Bruh.
Oh no, my stopwatch stopped? Question mark? Nathan's cheating? Bruh. Oh my gosh, we have so many enter keys. Got a control. I'm losing control. Put the alt over there. Maybe this escape. That looks tasty. That was too small.
Yeah.
Frank. Oh my gosh. It's pandemonium. Wait, Patnus is here. Oh, Patnus. Shout out to Patnus. Where does T go? I think it goes here. I should have pulled up a picture of this layout. I appreciate the Patnus spray because I can still see. Oh, that doesn't fit. I'm losing time. This is going to be a bad time. Oh, I don't know about that one. Ah. That one's too big too.
Bruh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. CXCVBNM. That thing. Good. Okay. Function. Mrs. Bre? That's a good question. I don't know. Wait, is she here? Is Mrs. Bre here? I don't see her. What do you mean for the flash? For the Bre flash. Caps lock. Another enter? How many enter codes do I have? Oh, get up, dude. UTYUIOP. I think that's right. 2, 4, 5. Seven, I think, goes there. Don't need that little alt. Y goes here. I'm sorry. Going as fast as I can. 4. Is that the right shift? Hard to tell with all this flashing. It's the same shift key. What the heck? ZXCVB. Wait. Goes here. Help. U goes here. Okay, we're getting there. That's not the right size. What on earth goes there? Super goes there. Where are my arrow keys? Why do I have a yellow escape? The song's over. See, this is what I'm saying. I needed to record my own. I will eventually. There's another one coming though. Don't worry about it. System, don't need it. Reset, don't need it. Drop something. Hopefully money. Help. Escape key. Turbo, like that key. F3, don't need F keys. Ah. This is a useful key. This is so slow. My record is like 7 minutes, right? Oh, here's an arrow. Thank goodness. I think this is down. Faster. Q-I. O. Oh. These are progressive. Square bracket. That goes here. This little thing goes here. 12. Get that guy out of here. V. That. K. J, K, L. Where's that? A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K. Oh no. Oh, no space bar. We don't need that. Another escape key. We have so many escape keys. Scroll page down. Don't need those. Don't need those. Hard disk. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. 7, 8, 9, 0. N. N for Nathan. N for not enough time. 9. N for not very good at this. Help. Power button. 3. We take those. The little like liminal spaces between the songs stress me out the most. What was that little bre?
Bre.
Another bre. Over 5 minutes. This is so slow. How can one man be this way? Where are the arrow keys?
Bre.
I hear them. I hear the crowd saying bre. They know I'm slow. And they demand justice. Ooh, quotes. H, G, wait. G, H goes here. L goes here. A goes here. We can't always have the luxury of a GMK tray to pick from. ASD, Z. Oh, we're getting so close, everybody. 1. We found the 1. J. W. F. Where's the shift? Did I throw it out? We're just gonna put a gray enter on for now. Here's an arrow key. Oh no, I'm gonna have to dig back through the thing. I threw out a shift key that I wasn't supposed to. Plus key. Where's my up arrow? Here it is. Okay, here we go. Time! Okay. That was admittedly not fast. 7:28. Okay. Everybody take a breath. Everybody just think about life. Think about a meatball sandwich, right? That's tasty. That's good. That's calm. That is not a speed run. What's the time to beat? Honestly, I think the time to beat's like 3 minutes, but that was because it was like a pre-kitted thing. I was pulling him out of like a GMK tray. So it kind of feels like cheating, to be fully honest. Explain how meatballs are calm. Listen, if you know, you know. I just think that there's something comforting about the warm presence of a meatball. You know, maybe with some melted mozzarella at the bottom of the bun, maybe with a little bit of like, I don't know, like some pesto on the top. These things just sound comforting to me. But you know, you do you. It's like meatballs are basically just big boba, right? It's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I should stop talking about this. And go back to keyboards. Time to beat 7:28. You know what I should do is I should make a leaderboard. Hey, say less. Dude, think about it. Meatballs and marinara, just meat boba, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Leaderboard, please. Thank you. Okay, I will go. You know what I will do? Meat boba? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Patness. You know. Patness knows. Also, in the chaos, I'm not sure if Patness got a shout out, so let me do that real quick. It's weird. I always read chat, but like I can't when this is happening. It's weird. Okay. I don't know that I'm digging this yellow escape key. So I think I'm going to swap it out for the gray one. I think we're going full sleeper on this, and we're going like gray here. Have I seen Patnus degen? Have I? I don't think so. Don't mess with my mental image of Patnus as just beyond, above degen, right? I'm watching the clip. I don't know what Patton has said. I will inspect this later. It's okay. Anyways. Oh, a DN. Okay. That's the grid special. He's gotten me so many times with that. Man, what a monster. Well, okay. I respect that, Patnus. We all gotta hit him with one once in a while. And lightning keyboards, that's pretty, Diego is a pretty high value target in the DN world. Okay, we got to do a speed test, right? Now that the chaos has subsided, we've thought about our meatball subs, and we're ready to test the keyboard again. Okay. Don't at me. Where's the lid? The dusty lid. It was meant to be GN. That I knew it. I knew Patnus was beyond degen. Listen, you don't take my words out of context. I feel that, Patnus. I do that all the time. Let's pull up monkey type. This is just a cover up. I don't know about that one. Okay. Speed test time. Dude, Patnus with a founder's badge too. Let's go. Okay, this is the Nico and Steph Arisu round 3 with lubed Hippos switches and DCS sleeper keycaps. All right. I like it. I think I need to flip the this spacebar here because it's a bit pointy. I think the DCS profile is slightly more aggressively square than Cherry. Oh yeah, that's the play. But I like these Hippo switches. I like these stacked acrylic builds. So, I think they have a nice weight to them too. They're if I have one complaint to levy against them, it's maybe that they're a tiny bit mushy feeling, I guess, but barely. Like they're not quite as snappy as like a traditional JWK would be, but I don't know that that's a bad thing. I think they're really nice. So, yeah, wow. I am digging this. I may swap the keycaps out because I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of DCS in general, but I think the look is good. I think that the kind of the sleeper colorway, for some reason I have a pink control on here. I'm not sure how that happened in the chaos. Probably because I couldn't see for some reason. Yeah, no, I like this. I'm happy with this build. I'm happy with the changes they made. I mean, really, if you already had an Arisu, if you already had an ArisuR3, like, it's a good keyboard still. The main thing that they changed was they fixed this split here. So, yeah. Thank you for the flash. I appreciate it. Boy, I don't really know that I have anything else going on today. I will be back most likely. No, I will not be back this Saturday. And do you know why? It's because my wife is going to be in town. And I'm very happy about that. She is visiting me. She has not been in the same town as me in about 2 months. So it'll be awesome to have her back. Mrs. Bre. I would see if she would want to come on stream and do something with me, but I don't want to like add to her weekend because she's only here for like 48 hours total. It has been that long. Yeah, she moved in early September. So it's been a minute. She has only caught me pulling out a neck hair on stream once and once only. So we take that as a win. But yeah, no, I've been up there three or four times now. Went up there a couple weekends ago, and then yeah, she's coming back here. She's got a nice long Christmas break. She'll be back for Thanksgiving as well. So yeah, we got a lot more time coming up. And she actually gets 2 weeks off for spring break. So we might go to Mexico. I don't really know. But all of that is TBD. Until then, we are going to find someone to raid. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. It's super fun to have you guys here. Visit me in LA. Wait, I didn't know you were in LA, Appa. For some reason, I didn't know that's where you lived. But Frank, dude, we should do a meetup though. For real though. Because I know they always do these keyboard meetups that all like the big keyboard creators go to. I want to do a meetup for the rest of us. You know, like I want to go to, no, I don't know where I thought you lived, Appa. I'm not sure. I guess I didn't know. And so makes sense. Everybody lives in California, but we should do a meetup for like this, like the Keeb Life community. I could give you a proper basement. Hey, let's go. We should book tickets for Patnus and Elvin, I think. Maybe Grid if he promises to be a good boy. But who knows? But I think a Keeb Life meetup would be super fun. Like, I don't know. I mean, who am I to talk? I'm not like one of the bigger members or anything, but I just think that would be super fun. I would love to meet you guys. So, anyways, I have some stuff that I think would be fun. You're rebuilding the air temple though. So, anyways, cool. Let's raid somebody. So we have a couple people. We have got Keeb Noob, Lovely J, Gym Leader Nathan, XXW, Tim Keelis are all on right now. This is a good a group. Who do you guys feel? And is there anybody else that I'm missing? Lovely? Yeah, Lovely's building a Q1 right now. I'm down. Lovely's so nice. Hold on. I'm gonna get through this ad because I'm a filthy non-sub. All right, guys. Let me get the raid set up real quick. Oh, this keyboard's not plugged in. Kind of hard to raid when you can't type. But yeah, I will not be here until next Monday, I think. Oh, cool. That worked. So, but I will be back then. I have a build that I'm really excited about. I think that'll be super fun. And it's another one of those builds that's pretty themed. And I'm very excited to share that with you all. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for dealing with the weirdness that happens on the stream and all the meatball subs here and the shower oranges. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. There's your raid messages.